Okay, Shutterbug is a game where photography is the key element. You're a little camera droid called Sunny 16, and you work for an alien publication, and your job is to take the best pictures of all parts of the universe. In this case, it's going to be Earth or an alien simulation of Earth, and you just go about exploring, and through that finding the best places, locations and best photo opportunities possible to get maximum points.
How is the Wiimote going to be integrated into the game?
Well, you'll be using it to actually control Sunny 16, whereas this just be running about, jumping, actually activating your hover function. This is quite closely tied with the actual design of the whole level, because you want to make it so, you know, there's only like maybe a set way to get to a certain location, so you have to like make use of your jump and your hover to say get on a ledge so that you can then jump into a window, for example.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about level design?
Yeah, well, my job basically entails taking input from him artistically, that's Paul, and taking input from Ken over what Shutterbug or Sunny 16 will be able to do, and merging those two together, basically creating an interesting environment that's also playable, and that Shutterbug or Sunny will actually be able to jump into, run around in. It's also about making it interesting enough to captivate the player as well, so hopefully I can achieve that.
Yeah, well, the game engine that we're using is it's called Instinct Engine. I've had a bit of experience with it for coursework last semester, and I'm basically responsible for getting whatever assets that Nick and Paul create into the game engine and making sure that they all look correct and that it all plays correct.
Well, I've been working on kind of the sound and the ambience. So at the moment we kind of have some sounds and some ambience in place, but you know, the ambience is really going to be used for kind of indicating when important events are going on, like if the FBI guy's chasing, you'll kind of have red flashing lights, or you know, if you're near a railroad crossing, you might have flashing lights with that again. So there you can see the ambience going off when you're kind of here where the police car will be. That's about it, really. Okay. In terms of the mentors, you know, they kind of come around and you get a chance to talk to them. You know, they have experience within the industry, and they can offer us kind of helpful advice. And we actually kind of change some of our mechanics based on what the feedback from the mentors.
Based on level design, we're going to have to fit the buildings around it, because we want to be accommodating for Shutterbug, so that there's parts of the level that are accessible, and we want to do as much of that as possible with him jumping and things like that. So refining the level design is going to be a big thing as well.
And I think that the fun part should be actually, you know, kind of, you know, controlling the little character to take the pictures. You know, the picture should be your aim, but the fun part should be trying to find the best way to get the best shot. So that means climbing, floating, jumping way into the distance, or finding hidden little treasures. That's up to the player.
We'll have to do a lot of tweeting sort of with the Wii remote so that it feels quite comfortable to actually use, and also that it's going to tie in with the design as well.
And just so that anyone can pick up and play and it feels natural as well. But I think we're doing quite well in that respect.
Yeah, it's basically just continue on how we're going so far. I mean, just adding, like, we have some sounds in there, we have some ambience in there, but you know, it's just adding more, you know, and same with like the graphics, you know, we have to do more things with graphics, and we have to kind of nail down the photo mechanics and how exactly we're going to get the scoring and everything in place. So, yeah.
We do hope to have like a playable sort of
yeah, a very basic playable version. You know, everything might not be working right, but it'll be working to some extent by the end of the week.
There, basically, I guess. We're just hoping to have it all there at least. Basically.
Yeah, like the very basics in place.
Today we can do it.
All right, okay. Let's do that.
Cool.